Hey, I hope y'all have had a good day. I just wanted to pop on and talk to you about the difference between chemical and mechanical cleaning. So like that graphic showed the glass with water that had been killed or the glass with water that had been removed, and the picture with the weeds. Chemical cleaning is spraying Roundup on your weeds. You've got dead weeds in your yard and chemicals. Mechanical cleaning is using that shovel to scoop up the weed, throw it away, no chemicals and no more weeds. So I'm going to show you the difference using disinfectant wipes. Have you ever read the directions on the back of your disinfectant wipe canister? I can almost bet you haven't. If you have, comment below and I will give you 5 extra tickets in the drawing for the free product at the end of the party. So I'm going to read you these directions. The first one, it says to disinfect, allow to remain wet for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Do you know how long 4 minutes is when it comes to allowing something to dry on your surface? You'd have to use at least 2 disinfectant wipes per surface for it to remain wet that long. Then it says if the surface is going to come in contact with food, you have to re-rinse the surface with water before you use it for food preparation. On the front, it says kills 99.9% of bacteria. Did you know that that makes this qualify as a pesticide? So we are wiping pesticides all over our counters, our kids' toys that they're gonna put in their mouth as soon as we're done, in the nursery, in our kids' classrooms, and it's a pesticide. And lastly, it says hazardous to human beings and domestic animals, which is ridiculous that this is promoted as the #1 best thing to clean every classroom and every home. So I wanted to just show you in real life what this looks like. This is Glow Germ. It is a white powder that mimics germs on a surface. They use it in medical school to train students on how to properly clean a surface. So I'm gonna spread it right here on this plate. And it shows up under a black light, so we're gonna be able to see that? Okay, so here is my handy dandy disinfectant wipe. I am going to use it to clean this plate really, really well. So I'm gonna use both sides. I'm gonna get all the way around everything, as if I were cleaning any surface in my home, right? Okay, so we've got a clean plate, right? But when we use this ultraviolet light, we can see smeariness there. Can you see the smeariness? I'm always nervous that people can't actually see it. So there is smeariness there. Some of the glow germ is gone, but there are smears all over the plate. So this is my Norwex EnviroCloth. It is wet. I got it wet right before I started. It will remove 99.9% of bacteria when wet with water. So I'm gonna just clean this side and use my light. Can you see that distinct line? Look at that line. So this was cleaned with disinfectant wipes. This was cleaned with Norwex. This is clean and this is not. So I'm gonna clean the rest of the plate, and then I'm gonna show you something that is the most crazy of all. I'm gonna take this wipe, and I'm gonna re-clean my plate. So this is something that happens a lot in classrooms. The teacher goes around using one wipe on multiple desks. And what this will show you, look at those smears. This means she's just transferring germs from one desk to another. This is not okay. It's lauded as the #1 thing to clean our desks with, and we're actually transferring the germs. I had a teacher tell me, I use disinfectant wipes all day long and my kids are still getting the flu. Well, that's because she was transferring flu from one student's desk to the next, not to mention using harsh chemicals to clean those desks. So quickly, I know this is getting long, I wanted to tell you really fast how this works. Norwex is high quality microfiber. In this one cloth is over 1,800 miles of fiber. If we unwound it, it would stretch from Canada to the Gulf of Mexico. That's a ton of fiber. So this cloth is super duper dense, and it is that density that enables it to remove what's on the surface. So you fold your cloth in half twice. That gives you 8 clean sides. And as you go across the surface, it picks everything up. Those fibers are shaped like a star. And so as the prongs of the star cross the surface, it's like all these tiny shovels removing what's there. The other great thing about Norwex is something called backlock technology. I don't know if you can see that on the tag. Backlock technology refers to silver that's been embedded in these fibers. And what that means for us is that our cloths self-purify. So you don't have a stinky cloth. You know, we've all done it. Take the cloth out of the dryer, use it one time, and it already stinks. Those cloths are the worst. But Norwex doesn't do that as long as you care for it properly, because the silver goes to work purifying, inhibiting bacterial growth. So silver is still used today. We use silver to clean IV tubing. My son got a severe burn this summer, and every single bandage they put on his foot was silver. It was a traumatic event, but it was kind of cool as the Norwex girl to know another area that it was being used. But it's been used for thousands of years because it's a natural antimicrobial. So that is how this cloth works. You saw it work here. It picked up all the glow germ off the plate. If you have any questions, let me know. I want to make sure that you feel confident in how Norwex cleans. Thanks so much.